Okay, it has been some time. I played Outer Worlds before I started recording on YouTube, posting the stream footage on YouTube. Don't remember a whole lot about it, mostly the starting area, bits and pieces here and there. Since Outer Worlds 2 is coming out, I figured I'd return to this one and play it through properly. And I'm mostly waiting to get paid, so until I can get paid so I can hit my contracts. Too hard.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh, here we go. Melee, inspiration, intimidation. One-handed melee handguns, dodge, block, sneak, lockpick. Well, that's gonna be me. Intelligence, long guns. Persuade, hack, medical science. Oh, hold on. Ah. Perception gives some of the same stuff dexterity gives you, but it doesn't give you sneak. Temperament gives you sneak. Medical, engineering, and determination. Lie. Well, perception gives me handguns as well, so I think I'll take that. I assume that long gun is going to count as the shotgun, probably. Point.
What I wouldn't pay to see you challenge the chairman to fisticuffs.
Range skills improve your weapon's weight. Critical hit chance with ranged weapons. Each point in range significantly increases handgun, long gun, and heavy weapon skills. Up to 50 points each. After 50, you can specialize by adding points to directly to handguns, long guns, or heavy weapons. Ranged.
A crack shot. Capital.
Ranged and stealth.
You had a hand in everyone's pocket.
That sounds good. Okay, then perks. Sub-sous chef. What is determination? Leadership skill. Increases the maximum health of your companions. Either persuasion or engineering. What persuasion? Cashier, subgrade, non-supervisory. It's like me now. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live up for the cashing of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. We are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the frontier.
At least you know the value of money.
Okay, pretty excited just to choosing the stats. I love this kind of stuff. Look at my eyebrows. Got like non-existent eyebrows. Yet. Beard options are lacking. Does everyone have the most gigantic forehead? Or let's just go with that. Okay. Looks good. Unlock TTD location hit effects. ETD. Tools and containers requiring one MacPick to unlock are free to open. Unlock the ability to sell goods to vending machines.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines. Aftercare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 11%. Skip drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes?
Great.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless...
I think I remember something going wrong.
Progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Hawthorne should be close by. What in Lord's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing. Thing. Nasty way to go.
Whoa. Little lizard. Sweet. Drugs. Oh, this is running way smoother than I remembered.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Let's quick use heal.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What were you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
God, that's depressing. Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous Saltuna.
You know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I'm off. Ooh.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
TTD. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. An interesting dodge. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks and bypass shunts. Bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Bunch of nanners. Sweet. I have proficiency in one-handed though, right? Oh shit. Okay, I completely underestimated the damage. I don't think you can do melee takedowns. At least at my skill.
Before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that
Worse.
language. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll help make it, I help him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
Oh God, everyone speaks so soullessly.
A couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Hello, Liana. Yes, I had to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is.
You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Nice. I love laminating. I've done a lot of laminating, and it's so satisfying.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
I need that alarm for my
Smile
home.
for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I'm not gonna talk about self-destruction thing. Not here to misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated.
Oh.
Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5,
Doesn't that only work in space?
3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Goddamn, someone programmed them for disappointment. Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead, I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
You don't understand, my name is Seidel.
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Yeah, I hate when I'm talking with you when we watch something and you try to disengage the airlocks. Guess I'll find a bot like that just sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge
I will.
identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Oh, great. So if they just named Titanic the Sinkable. Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yeah, vibe code language. A rarely used language. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill, melee, improves all the specialized skills in that group, up to a maximum of 50. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 20 points. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. If only. Okay, so right now I'm locked into upgrading a bunch of skills in one tree. And I need to get them to 50 to be able to directly upgrade them. Still lacking in dialogue, so I'll put some points there. Cower. Humans have a 20% chance to cower in fear for 4 seconds after the first time you hit them. %15% chance auto-mechanicals will slowly attack other enemies. Attack other enemies instead of you for 10 seconds. Sneak attack. Attack unaware enemies while crouched to deal bonus damage. Sweet. Oh, and the hibernation suit is giving me some extra stats. Oh, that beginning thing is only giving me 1 point in persuasion. That's like nothing. Dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Ooh. 50% base health, tactical dilation meter max. 25% damage when alone in a party. I usually don't really like using companions, so that might be it. Walk speed, sprint speed, weapon armor durability loss, companion crit chance, science weapon magazine size, minus vendor prices, XP from companion kills. Ability to fast travel when encumbered. Ooh. Carrying capacity. Ammo stock on vendors, consumable and general stock on vendors. Base armor. Plus damage per flaw. Let's go with Lone Wolf.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Oh, sort of. Sweet. So does the sort of count as a long gun? It does. Okay. If you thought Hammersmith's tactical shotgun gun was hard to aim, wait until you try this gun. However, when you hit someone, they'll feel it. Okay, need science skill to craft.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, Well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Good job, everyone. Also, there's a corpse underneath a landing pod back there if you want to clean that up. Unrelated. What's over there? Man, this game is really pretty. Oh, that's big. Guys. Okay. Maybe on a later level. The big thing didn't even shake when I shot it. Oh, medical skill will get you extra medical consumable slots. Plus 100 melee. Sweet.
Huh?
Why is the shotgun worse than my pistol? Mining gear. Plus 5 stealth, but this probably move my camera. There's so much stuff on the right side. See if this gets in the way of the dialogue. Yeah, my hibernation gear gives me so much skill boost that I might not equip that. Here we go.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Nice to meet you. Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Looking to make a little money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company.
God.
Money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Ah, I got a shotgun. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I'll be back. There's the moon guy. Your loading screen tip could be here, contact Spacer's Choice. Nice.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler. They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set 'em.
That was amazing. Sprat.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Sounds like that one actor. You know who plays Rosa in Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I don't give a shit. I don't mind. Hello, hey.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Got some training, I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Now, this town is a bummer. Ridiculous.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. Ooh. Loot. What's happening? Oh. Okay, so the gods don't like those sprat things.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Cantina.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
You're drunk.
What? No, I'm Winslow. Lester Winslow. Says so right on my permanent record.
There's no vomit on my shoes.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my third bottle. I don't start heaving
Of
up my
what?
guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gives me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
It wasn't blown away. It seemed kind of plain, but guess we'll see when it comes out. The only other Popsy game other than 3D I've seen was that 2D one, where he doesn't stop talking for like a second. You were injured.
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew.
Sweet.
After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Sure. Yeah, whole team working on a big meme.
I don't know you.
Alex Hawthorne.
Uh-huh. Be unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
What a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves.
That's the dream.
Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I haven't heard about that one, but it's sounds about right. I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. 2-hour energy brew. Moderately caffeinated, moderately priced. Trip teas. Assorted flavored teas brewed from triticale leaves. Zero-G brew made in space. Alcohol. Personality attributes plus hangover, dexterity -1, perception -1, charm -1. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Dehydrated water. Tablets. Ugh. Plain and pure water. Ingredients 99% water. Sugary drink. Huh. Okay, let's go collect some payments.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me.
Neck 4.
I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here. Sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
I think it's pretty obvious why they can't buy medicine themselves.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Taking an awful risk, trust me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be.
You're making a mistake working for Albert.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
The fancy cannery.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
God, this fucking place keeps getting more and more depressing. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees.
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Said this guy shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Damn it. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
So you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Ah.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Holy fuck. What are they gonna do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've, you didn't.
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Let you get back to work. Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. Oh man, this game is really depressing to play when you're working yourself.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Yeah, that'll probably be cheaper. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas and I owe you.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
You've got those weapon pods in there. And some Adreno, bit of light ammo. What you got in here? This corpse. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. Oh. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk about it. Talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Feel his chi.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Technically. Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
You left a fucking note in the other room.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills.
I'll do it.
Can I?
Gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Told you Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
The town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Goodbye. What is that flashing icon below? Like a holstering thing? No clue. Or is this weapon about to break? Oh yeah, it's at... I didn't even realize it's at 0 condition. I didn't repair it. That's why it dealt so little damage.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas said me you owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine!
Oh.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If you resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's Chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
I don't know about the Saltuna, but I'll take the bits. Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I'm going after this mechanical scout. I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Ah, an engineer. Let's go fix this shotgun before I do anything else.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
I don't even have the weapon parts to fix that shotgun. Unless there's some in here.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Oh, fuck yeah. You can respec. So, I very sorely needed that in Starfield.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Algae lager. Gourmet Saltuna fillets. Saltuna, special blend of herbs and spices, packed in oil and loaded with sodium. Meat. Base health 25%. Oh, this is a pretty sweet ship.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Ooh. That's where our companions go. I need a mag pick for that. Can I? Nice, I can fast travel from inside the ship.
Another day at the cannery.
How much cash do I have? 98.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Damn. Need to fix this ship. You know where I can find parts.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Got some questions.
Go right ahead.
About this plague.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you being delusional or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just a law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
What are you selling?
Music to my ears.
Impact hammer. Assault rifle, machine gun, pistol, revolver, sword of trip blade. Ooh, mag picks. I want those. I want the weapon parts. Let's just buy armor parts. Shit. Ah, well, they'll be of use at some point. Here's some nanners. Have an apple. A staff. Some beer. Fish sticks. Pre-sliced bread. Ooh. Modifications for the mining gear, armoring gadget, skill kit, utility. You can modify the armor to give you skill bonuses. That's cool.
It's not the best.
Nice, I get a photo weapon part. I think I needed 2 to repair the shotgun though. Okay, this hibernation suit gives me 5 tech skills. Mining gears gives me 5 stealth skills and it can be modified. The hibernation suit cannot be modified. So that mining gear would give me sneaking, hacking and lockpicking instead of medical science and engineering.
something got you down?
Nothing.
Oh, I remember those gross pigs. Oh. To like some kind of tumor pigs that they slice pieces of meat off.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
What about those fees you wanted?
You run into any trouble?
All done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Yick. I was hoping for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Oh, 300 bits. 450 bits. I was gonna rat on Abernathy. Yeah, so there's a reputation system as well. Groundbreaker, Iconoclast, Monarch Stellar Industries, Sublight Salvages Shipping, The Board, and Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is the favorite brand for a colonist on the budget. The town of Edgewater and the region of Emerald Vale are properties of the Spacer's Choice company. The Halcyon Holdings Board of Directors is a group of CEOs from each of Halcyon's founding companies. Under the leadership of Chairman Rockwell, the CEO of Universal Defense Logistics, the board institutes a policy and law throughout the Halcyon colony. Sublight is a network of salvagers with a business tied to transportation and waste disposal, so they're the illegal company. Tangled web of contractors and secretive vice presidents make up their official hierarchy, leaving no one to speak on the record about Sublight's more legally dubious activities. Once a loyal board-owned corporation, Monarch Stellar Industries split off to become their own private entity under the leadership of Sanchar Nandi. Espousing worker-centric rights and democratic ideals, Sanchar seeks to bring his own brand of freedom to the rest of Halcyon. The Iconoclasts are a group of survivalists living in the ruins of Amber Heights on Monarch. Led by Graham Bryant, a staunch philosophist, they hope to one day tear down the corporate establishment that they believe has brought the colony to the brink of death. Groundbreaker, a former colony ship turned space station. Groundbreaker is the only township in the system operating outside the board's control. The Groundbreaker's crew are led by an engineer turned captain, Junlei Tennyson, and they are fiercely protective of their independence. Right, now I can afford those weapon pots.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Spacer's Choice.
I love the old-timey propaganda posters. Nice. Shotgun repaired. It would probably be faster to go through here. Oof. Goddamn rats. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking and murder are all considered illegal activities that are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. Ooh, revolver. Ambidextrine. Critical damage plus bonus to headshot weak spot damage. Yeah, so I have the skill to sell stuff to the vending machines now. And sell one of these blades. Can I buy one of those bypass shunt? Complex passwords are a security risk, difficult to remember and often written nearby. Security recommends using a simple, easy to recall code like 1234 or your supervisor's name. Unauthorized use of this item is a Class C felony. Unlock second store balcony door. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on the behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna hour after hour, day after day. This is great and a tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Nice. Ideas for Saltuna Light taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time, now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell Saltuna without salt. Note, also can't spell Saltuna without aunts. Potential to market towards families. Leading scientists say it's still food. The Saltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more later. Nice. Pretty necklace if you are into that sort of thing. This necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck, there is something on it. A pretty something. Look at it. Well, that's just fashion. Small magnetic compass. Not even hostile?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
This is a junkyard, not a repair bay.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Are you damaged?
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
46 engineering. I've got 22. Holy shit. We'll probably return to this thing later. Let's go get that medicine. I missed. Oh, that enemy was cowering. Oh, and this also gives us science to help with tinkering. Improve your weapons and armor in your workbench. Sweet. Unlock the second drug mixing slot for the inhaler. Repair weapons and armor in the inventory. Whew. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta be way more careful. Okay, the enemies can actually properly flank you. I like that. God damn, they're accurate too. Okay, I think that might be a bit too accurate. Also, we got one more armor.
What's that noise? I smell blood. Gonna find
Okay, the enemies can deal a shit ton of damage, but they're also very squishy, so it's manageable. Oh, I almost died. I wonder if you can... Ooh, hunting rifle. Put points into skill specifically when they reach 50 through armor. I imagine they need to have the natural level. Oh, nice. Okay, where's the ringleader? They probably have some good loot. Where did I kill them? There we go. Corporation Service Award. Medium-sized award, typical of this kind giving out at annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off, greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break, fewest bathroom breaks. You will never know. Tossball blocker. While obviously useful for blocking, the tossball blocker is also great for bronzing, cleaving and the occasional hacking, only from Spacer's choice. You've gotten a weapon modification. Hunter's Kit, Armor Mod Skill Kit, increases your ranged weapon skills. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta remember to come back here. Cache of medicine is in here.
Come out and play.
So much loot. Okay, it's a transition. Or window. Nice.
back! Get away! Kill them! Ow! Suffer! What's that noise?
The weird kind of drugs I could use. Oh, it puts it in the adrenal. Okay, I think it punishes you if you use too much adrenal in a slow period or a small period of time. Back. Encode first aid keycard. History of Emerald Vale exhibit. Synopsis: the history of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come. Decorating the main hall of our noble community center, this elaborate diorama of memorabilia of our settlement's founding will embody the hardworking spirit of our Spacer family. The centerpiece of this grand exhibit will be taxidermized Mantiqueen, erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. Yeah, that sounds about right. City's broke as shit and they're putting money into fucking community centers and museums. Here the eyes of the great frilled Mantiqueen, sovereign of her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1, to thrill and excite your imagination. Canet can be found all over Emerald Vale in two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be loyal companions. It is important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then Saltuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are the male parers, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Oof. Speedy movement speed, melee weapon attack speed. Pair of stylish earrings. Gold ring. They don't have a value to them. Chef's hat, tall. Clothing, two-handed melee. Pristine items. Oh, is that the hat? Yeah, the chef's hat. What did that say? Oh yeah, 100% condition. Everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fridge again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Mantiquade is wasting all of our budget and holding up development on the entire exhibit. This has to stop. Hello Mr. Pickett, this letter is to update you regarding your request for one adult Mantiquade. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office including the cost of their gravesite fees as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you. Great. Stealth skills +5. Something hostile here. Melee weapon mod grip decreases the loss of weapon durability. Model spaceship. Same gun as I have. Oh yeah, wondering if there was a way to knock down people non-lethally, but no.
Hear that?
Antique saber. The quest item. Just taking everything that's not nailed down. Okay. Got the meds.
Another day at the cannery.
Spacer's choice. Music.
Sweet. Maxwell. That because I raised my reputation with spacers. Intimidation skill. One-handed melee. Dex skill 5. I could use the armor.
Work your jaw.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
I have the medicine you wanted.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
I haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet.
Haven't decided? I hired you.
You obviously need this.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
I risked my life to save yours, Abernathy.
You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
You're round. This person tried to talk to us.
I've got some time.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay. Didn't seem to have much. Oh, we could go to the boss man.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this with us. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Hey Reed, I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it. Frying myself.
Oh yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. Yeah. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child,
the deserters.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame these workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, my lone wolf perk. I remember her being the companion. I don't remember any of the other companions though. Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Their skills enhance your skills. Increase your carrying capacity, you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Ooh, you can give them perks. Increases your engineer skill when Parvati is in the party by 10. But even if you don't like them for combat, they're still pretty useful in skills. I can change their distance, their combat style. Can choose their weapon type. Pretty detailed. I'm already getting 9 engineering skill from her. I only need to put 5 points into engineering to get through that robots check. I like that the little follower icon is like showing a hologram light.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
About the deserters, what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave town. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Suppose it wouldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Raptidon.
Sorry.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out.
And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Already wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
What is going on with your eyes? Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Not even possible.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Okay, he's not looking to destroy it. I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Go. I should be able to do the robots check now. Get some range skill. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Get way more health.
I'm on my way.
Oh, those are follower commands. You're a Becca. Okay, let's head out. Ooh, I should open that one big door. That was worth like 5. Oh yeah, and do the robot thing as well. Oh, that was a mine. Can you not disarm them in this? Oh yeah, it was right next to the town.
Searching for repair.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Oh. I can do it myself.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Thanks. Be going. I guess it was just an XP check.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
I assume that it's like Fallout, that the companions can't die permanently. But I forgot about the door. Critical damage. Oh shit. Should have run behind the houses. Short cannon. Oh, magazine changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. That's probably better against robots, I'd imagine. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all of these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build the mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with this thing for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again. But now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and giving it a few more good whacks that'll learn it. Seems to have gone great.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Trouble with the Marauders.
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Oh, don't worry about it, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. What is it?
Okay. Ooh.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Giving off the power that belongs to the city. That's about it. These all seem pretty hostile. I don't know if she'd believe that he's going to make amends. Be straight with her.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
They help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Before he left the cannery.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Wouldn't be lagging from my end. Don't seem to be having any disturbances. Could try refreshing. Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this cereal. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Do something else.
Hey, I got time.
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Lockpicking skill. What does my current one give? One-handed melee. Yeah, I gotta swap that out.
Something I can help you with? Fresh off the limb.
Or science. Yeah, let's get the armor. Melee weapon skills, defense skills. Fiber. Weapon range. Heavy ammo. Ooh, that's expensive as shit though. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food or something that passes for food anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms. I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. Nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run an ether wave, so I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Masked Marketeer, what would I do without you? Go crazy most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a cater of marauders, a band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits. What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14, the 100 Hooligans, featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen. Oh boy. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery, no more jumpsuits. And gloves, yes ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sakes, because I've always hated this cannery and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this old journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the whale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I crabbed a little too much to treat at a time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to my personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of arena time and suddenly you're committing larceny. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted on the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules, until a player character comes in. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some Adrena time too. Everybody loves Adrena time, even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. You won't need it.
Something I can help you with? I'll help if...
Or is she gonna be at the thermal plant? Yeah, looks like it.
What is it? I'll tell.
Maybe the Marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Any chance you could point me somewhere specific and not just out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Okay. I'm all for fucking up the Saltuna factory. Fuck that place. Heavy power armor. Plus heavy weapons minus stealth skill. Ooh, that was a free unlock. Plus dodge minus stealth skill. God damn it. Ooh, fuck.
Incoming!
Oh, where did you come from? They take like no damage. The enemies do give up chase pretty quickly.
What's that noise?
Oh fuck. The TTD moves your aim a little bit when you activate it. Not being able to reload while running is fucking me up a bit. They're pretty fucking accurate even while blind. Oh, this pistol broke. Whew, the weapons break real fast.
What's that noise?
No encore?
Just hanging around.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
No cashier, actually. Your people are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
It's a very small coast. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you
Oh
mean
boy.
around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Or just a weirdo they don't think is worth killing. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Are you a prisoner?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find?
but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
There's no one here ever left. Go back, people are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two were friends. Stefan's planning to surprise you with an episode of your favorite serial.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
And she really gave up quick on that dream of becoming an outlaw. Ooh, +5 tech skills. Just waiting to find a computer that talks about this weirdo who showed up at camp. Oh, fuck. These goddamn mines. Okay, that was just an industrial zone. Ah, that's what the geothermal plant is. Titus Andronicus. I'd watch that.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Of course she did. Adelaide have anything to say about that? I think everyone might be sleeping. Who's not a great NPC? Oh, there's a gun melee. Ah, there's the power regulator. You need to turn off the power from the thermal plant anyways to be able to take that without killing yourself. Said workbench discovered. Oh, here. you to unequip to modify. I'm feeling really off all of a sudden. Oh no, those are the ones that I have equipped. Oh, can I not modify the armor that I have? Oh yeah, it's unmodifiable. I guess that's... the amount of these things that you can put in it. So it can take 2 skill kits. Yeah, I forgot to equip this damn thing. Makeshift low pressure. Oh, that's actually pretty good. You can take 2 skill kits. Revolver can take a magazine modifier. Shotgun can take a magazine. Hunting rifle already has a weapon range thing. I could turn the damage type into plasma. I'm not sure I want that. I do deal a lot of damage with plasma. And it seems like the regular weapons don't take damage bonuses from skills. They just take crit chances. Maybe it would be an upgrade to turn one of my weapons into plasma damage. What cannot be removed unless you're an engineer virtuoso 150. I'll hold off on that for now. +5 tech skills, hell yeah. And +5 range weapons. Sweet. I'm getting +15 from the low pressure suit and power body. And my long guns are at 40. Oof, I could have ended here for the day, I think. I'm feeling really weak. Just ate before the stream too. It was fun to return to this one though. Because I remember when this first came out, it was kind of sold as an alternative to Fallout, which I can definitely get. It's been really fun. Yeah, I can't remember if I even finished it the first time. I think I played it partially, and then something else big came out. Might have tried this on Game Pass, maybe? If I remember correctly. But, yeah. I will see everyone for the next stream.